Hey everybody, I just want to share. Don't wait. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. You have to go and seek them out. I want to share. Recently, I advocated for a restoration of a state heritage listed um, property that is owned by the government, um, due to due to the importance of the site, and utilize opening up and restoring underutilized spaces for the the local community in Western Sydney in as a whole. My main message is that you have to go out and seek, um, whether that's grants, fundings, and so on, and opportunities, and apply for them. Don't wait for the perfect moment, and don't leave it for late. Don't leave it for later, as if it's going to be done through later. And don't wait for confidence. Go out and seek opportunity. If you're shy, that's something I'm dealing with. If you're shy, you have to go and seek out those opportunities. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't struggle with imposter syndrome. Run away from it. It is not your identity, and you just have to seek the opportunity and apply. I don't know how many opportunities or how many things I've applied recently and so on, and whether I get accepted or not, that truly doesn't matter to me, as long as I'm able to go and actively seek them out, actively seek out opportunities, so that when these companies or organizations contact me, I'm able to know what is actually available and so on, and then apply to them, and then go out and attend them. That definitely requires faith and confidence, and not waiting for the perfect moment. And that's something that I'm learning, because for a long time I've waited for confidence to appear, then to go and do the particular task, or attend the opportunity, whereas it is generally after you go and apply for the opportunity, and you actually go and do it. That's really when the confidence, in my experience, I guess, comes in. It's more so that perspective, and it changes how you I guess see things and so on. And there generally is a lot of opportunities, especially in Western Sydney. You wouldn't think so, but there generally is. And if you don't see an opportunity for yourself, you can just create that and so on. Whether that's creating an art organization. Don't wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to have 15 bachelor degree. You don't have to have 15 degrees to start something. You don't. And then they universities, whatever it is, and so on. You're going there to learn, but you're going there to learn, okay? Alright. But throughout it all and so on, it's an educational institution, but yeah, point is, after you complete the degree and receive a certificate, you can't wait. You can't I guess wait and envision your life up to that point, where then you have the confidence to actually go seek out opportunities. Now, it's very, very important. Especially in my life at the moment, I really understand why a lot of employees and companies value people with experience. And if you don't have experience, create some. I can share my own experience. 7 years ago, when I was 14 years old, I created a social media page, and so at the time it was about celebrities, and I also delved deep into fashion weeks and international, whether it's in Paris and New York. And through that experience, and it took a lot of hard work, I built the account. Amassed over 45,000 followers, and I was able to work with many other companies in order to promote them. And I learned a lot, and that's generally what comes to me. I was able to build an income through it, but what generally matters to me and so on is the fact that I built that, I have that experience and so on, and now I have that perspective and on how I look at marketing as a whole, and even companies, businesses, and through through when I had started the social media account. But that was in 2019, and since, over 6 years ago, that was over 6 years ago, and social media has changed a lot. Back then TikTok wasn't such a great large thing. Instagram, it was just much later on, whereas Instagram launched Reels, that they had implemented, from TikTok. And point is, the time is going constantly and so on, and try to steward your day. And if you're struggling mentally and so on, I would highly encourage you to go seek God, because it's only through God that you can actually have peace, confidence, because to actually build an identity that is through Him and not through your looks, because that's constantly wavering. My own stuff, I really struggle with that. So, but I'm learning that you need to have an identity in Christ, and how you view yourself. It needs to be, it needs to be viewed through how God sees you, and by that you would have to go to the Bible and know what God says about you. You're the apple of His eye. What David said in the Bible, that I am wonderfully and fearfully made, and that is all true. We are all of us, whether you are, whether you believe in Christ at this current moment, we are all made in the image of God, and all of us. And it's not something that at one point we are all gonna meet God. We're all gonna meet God, and no matter what faith you are in right now and so on. And I hope that all of us can come to know God and so on, and those misconceptions about God, for them to be shattered. All the the lies, the distortion on who God is, religion, and I genuinely hope so, because there's truly so much freedom in Christ, and love and freedom, and that's really I guess what I'm passionate about. I hope that you guys took something out of this video, and if any, I hope you guys took something out of this video, and that's it. God bless.